There's a new app making waves in the tech world, DeepSeek. In just a few short weeks, it's become the talk of the town, with millions of downloads and a rapidly growing user base. Whether you're a tech enthusiast or just someone who likes to stay ahead of the curve, chances are you've heard whispers about DeepSeek's impressive capabilities. If you haven't heard of it by name, you've almost certainly come across its results online. From viral social media posts to clever memes and even detailed articles, DeepSeek's fingerprints are everywhere. People are sharing their experiences, showing off what the app can do, and sparking conversations about the future of AI. So, what exactly is DeepSeek? At its core, DeepSeek is an AI-powered tool that acts as your personal assistant, creative partner, and search engine, all rolled into one sleek app. It's designed to help you with almost anything you can imagine, making it a true game changer in the world of artificial intelligence. Need to write a professional email in seconds? DeepSeek can do it. Stuck on a tricky homework problem? Just ask, and it'll walk you through the solution. Planning a vacation or looking for the best restaurants in town? DeepSeek's got you covered. It can even generate stunning images from simple text prompts, opening up new creative possibilities for artists and hobbyists alike. What really sets DeepSeek apart is how natural it feels to use. Its advanced AI models are so sophisticated that chatting with DeepSeek feels almost like talking to a real person. It picks up on your tone, understands your intent, and responds in a way that's both helpful and engaging. Unlike the clunky chatbots of the past, DeepSeek doesn't just spit out generic answers. It remembers your previous conversations, understands the context of your questions, and adapts its responses to fit your needs. This makes every interaction feel personalized and meaningful, whether you're asking for advice or just having a casual chat. One of the reasons DeepSeek spread so quickly is that it's completely free to use. People started recommending it to friends, sharing their favorite features on social media, and before long, DeepSeek was topping the charts in app stores around the world. Its popularity skyrocketed almost overnight, fueled by word of mouth and viral trends. Its versatility is another big draw. Students use it to study and organize their schedules, professionals rely on it for productivity and communication, and creatives tap into its AI-powered tools for inspiration and content creation. No matter who you are or what you do, DeepSeek seems to have something to offer. For many, DeepSeek has quickly become an essential part of daily life. It's not just another app on your phone, it's a utility that helps you stay organized, informed, and creative. From morning reminders to late-night brainstorming sessions, DeepSeek is always there, ready to assist. But with such rapid growth and widespread adoption, it's only natural that DeepSeek has come under scrutiny. As more people rely on the app for personal and professional tasks, questions are being raised about what's happening behind the scenes. How is your data being used? What information does DeepSeek collect, and who has access to it? These are important questions, especially as we invite AI deeper into our lives. Users are starting to pay closer attention to privacy settings and data policies, wanting to ensure their information is safe. Regulators, especially in Europe where data privacy laws are strict, have begun to take notice. Government agencies and watchdog groups are asking tough questions, demanding transparency from DeepSeek's developers, and considering new regulations to protect users. The convenience and power of DeepSeek are undeniable, but as we embrace this new technology, it's important to weigh the potential costs. As we move forward, the conversation around AI, privacy, and trust is only just beginning, and it's one we all need to be a part of. DeepSeek, the AI-powered app, has taken the world by storm. Its sleek interface and powerful features have made it a favorite among millions, especially in tech-savvy cities across Europe. People everywhere are downloading it, eager to see what the buzz is about. But just as DeepSeek's popularity was skyrocketing, something unexpected happened. Germany hit pause. The German Data Protection Authority, known for its strict privacy standards, stepped in and raised serious concerns. Their main worry wasn't about how smart the AI is or what it can do, but rather about how DeepSeek manages and protects the personal data of its users. The heart of the issue is secrecy. Regulators are troubled by the lack of transparency around what information DeepSeek collects, how it's stored, and who has access to it. It's not just about the technology, it's about trust. When users sign up, they're asked for names, emails, and sometimes even more sensitive details. But DeepSeek's privacy policy is vague, leaving people in the dark about what's really happening with their data. Are their conversations safe? Is their information being sold or shared? Regulators argue that if users don't fully understand what they're agreeing to, their consent isn't truly valid. It's not enough to just click agree if the terms are hidden in legal jargon or buried in lengthy documents. Another major concern is whether DeepSeek has a solid legal foundation for collecting and using so much personal data, especially when it comes to training its AI models. Is it really necessary to gather all this information, or is it just convenient for the company? The fear is that private conversations and sensitive data could be used for more than just improving the app. There's a risk that this information could be repurposed for targeted advertising, sold to third parties, or even accidentally leaked, putting users' privacy at risk. These mounting privacy concerns have led Germany to take a firm and public stance. By demanding answers and pushing for greater transparency, German regulators hope to set a standard for how tech companies handle personal data, not just in Germany, but across Europe and beyond. Let's take a closer look at what really happens behind the scenes when you interact with DeepSeek. Most people simply open the app, type in a question, and wait for an answer. But have you ever wondered what happens to your data the moment you hit send? Here's how DeepSeek handles your data step by step. When you use the app, your questions don't just stay on your phone. Instead, they're instantly transmitted over the internet to DeepSeek's powerful servers, which might be located anywhere in the world. This global network allows DeepSeek to process your queries quickly and efficiently, but it also means your data travels far beyond your device, crossing borders and passing through multiple digital checkpoints. Along with your actual question, DeepSeek collects additional information known as metadata. This includes details like your IP address, which can reveal your approximate location, and device information such as your phone model, operating system, and even app version. All of this data is bundled together and sent to DeepSeek's servers, creating a digital fingerprint unique to you. DeepSeek claims that collecting this metadata helps them improve their service, making responses faster, more accurate, and tailored to your needs. However, privacy experts warn that gathering so much information can allow companies to build a detailed profile of your habits, preferences, and even your identity, sometimes without your explicit consent or knowledge. Perhaps the most controversial aspect is that DeepSeek uses anonymized versions of your conversations to train and improve its artificial intelligence. This means that your questions and interactions help make the AI smarter for everyone. While the company promises to strip away personal identifiers, your words and phrases still become part of a massive training dataset. But true anonymization is extremely difficult. Even if your name and direct identifiers are removed, the context of your conversations, like specific details, locations, or unique phrases, can sometimes be pieced together to reveal your identity. This risk is especially high if someone has access to large amounts of data or advanced analytical tools. Another concern is how long your data is actually stored. DeepSeek's privacy policies often use vague language with phrases like, retained as long as necessary. This leaves users uncertain about whether their chats are deleted after a short period or kept indefinitely for future analysis and training. Privacy advocates argue that users should have clear, easy-to-use options to delete their data whenever they choose. They believe that control over personal information is a fundamental right, and that companies should make it simple for users to erase their digital footprints. The stakes are high. If DeepSeek's vast archive of conversations and metadata were ever breached or misused, the consequences could be severe. Hackers or malicious actors could potentially access sensitive information, putting millions of users at risk of identity theft, blackmail, or other privacy violations. Ultimately, it's a trade-off. By sharing your data, you help create a smarter, more capable AI, but this comes at the cost of your personal privacy. Finding the right balance between innovation and protection is an ongoing challenge for both companies and users. Around the world, many people and regulators believe the balance has shifted too far away from the user. As technology evolves, the debate over data privacy and AI will only become more important, making it crucial for everyone to understand how their information is used, and to demand greater transparency and control. Enter the GDPR, Europe's strict data protection law. Any company serving EU citizens must follow its rules. GDPR demands transparency. Companies must clearly state what data they collect and why. Purpose limitation means data can only be collected for specific, stated reasons. Data minimization requires companies to collect only what's necessary. Germany argues DeepSeek collects too much conversational data, not all of it essential. Using data for AI training needs explicit user consent. GDPR also gives users the right to access and delete their data. Germany's case DeepSeek isn't making these rights easy to exercise. The company's lack of transparency and unclear legal basis put millions' privacy at risk. That's why regulators are stepping in. Germany isn't the first to challenge an AI app over privacy. Italy's data authority temporarily banned a popular AI chatbot for similar reasons: unclear data use and no age checks. The company responded by updating privacy policies, adding user controls, and verifying ages. The ban was lifted, but the message was clear: European regulators will act. Italy's move set a precedent. Regulators state concerns, companies must adapt. Now, Germany's action could trigger a domino effect across Europe. The conversation about AI and privacy is just beginning. How does a country ban an app like DeepSeek? Enter Apple and Google, the gatekeepers of the App Store and Play Store. Germany asked both to remove DeepSeek from their app stores. This puts Apple and Google in a tough spot: follow the law or risk government backlash. Their response could set a precedent for their own AI products. Usually the app developer gets a chance to address concerns. If DeepSeek doesn't comply, Apple and Google will likely block it in Germany. This would cut off new users and send a strong message to the AI industry. The outcome here could shape how AI apps are handled across Europe. The stakes are high for everyone involved. DeepSeek's troubles in Germany affect users everywhere. It highlights a core tension. We want smart, personalized apps, but that requires sharing data. This debate is forcing companies to be more transparent and give users more control. Expect clearer privacy options and easier ways to manage your data. Strict regulations could raise privacy standards globally, but might also stifle innovation. Smaller developers could struggle, leaving only big tech in the game. The challenge: protect users without blocking new technology. This is a wake-up call to be mindful of your digital footprint. Ask, where is my data going? Can I delete it? Public awareness, not just regulation, will drive real change. DeepSeek's story reveals a bigger issue. AI has a privacy problem. AI models need huge amounts of data to learn, often from our interactions. This clashes with traditional ideas of consent and control. When you chat with AI, are you really consenting to your data being used for training? As AI spreads into health, homes, and more, the stakes get higher. The solution may require new rules, like independent data overseers or privacy-preserving tech. The DeepSeek debate is just the start. We need to rethink privacy for the AI age. The choices we make now will shape the future. So is Germany's move protection or overreach? Supporters say strong regulation is needed. Companies can't always be trusted with our data. Critics argue bans are blunt tools that hurt users and innovation. The real challenge: balancing privacy and progress. Do we slow down for safety or push ahead and accept some risk? The answer will shape our digital rights and society for years. What do you think? Is Germany doing the right thing?